So today we're going to do a little bit of a road trip to Kansas City in the Chevrolet Bolt, just to prove that you can do it. When I got in the car today, after fully charging it for the first time, taking off Hilltop Reserve and everything, the car said I had a 328 mile range for the middle level range. Max range was 364 miles. It's still saying, as I get on here, 360 miles. Setting cruise at 63 miles an hour. Starting timer. Pretty much this is just a test how well the car does. I can do the math on the way there, because I'm sure that it's going to be different coming back, so I'm probably going to end up stopping in Emporia on the way back also, for pretty much a short break, charging, even though it's a level 2 charger, which is going to give me about 25 miles per hour of charge. So if I stop for 30 minutes there in Emporia, I'll get roughly 12 and a half miles, supposedly. With that said, I should be able to make it either way. So I did the math. At the rate that I'm using electricity here, I'll be able to make it to the spot that I'm going to recharge in Kansas City with about 18 miles left. I've done 74-ish miles since I started driving here from full charge, and I've only used 22.3 kilowatt hours, so should be able to make it with about 18 miles to go, because I only have 100 miles left. The battery will be depleted at about the 198 mile mark, which is better than the EPA rated, in the sense that I'm not doing city driving on this trip. I'm doing all highway. All highway was actually a lot lower than the city EPA combined. EPA combined was 238 miles, so should be good. 99 more miles to go. So, just made it to Olathe, Kansas, to the DC fast charger here at Starbucks. I used 51.5 kilowatts for 174.8 miles. And not bad. 3.4 miles per kilowatt's the average on the way here. I'm going to charge up for 30 minutes so I can go on into Kansas City. So, yeah, the Starbucks charging station went completely out of service as soon as I plugged the car in. That sucks. I'm headed to another one that was 4.5 miles away. It's 5.6 according to Google right here. I've got plenty of charge left to get that far, and then some. So Work. "42 minutes and 43 minutes. Back up to 60% on battery. So I am done here. So I was able to get the car charged back up to 97% before having to head back because somebody else pulled up to the charging point and wanted to use it. Being that I was that close, had been on the charging point as long as I had, went ahead and unplugged. I should make it back just fine. So made it back, 186 miles here at West Star, hooked up, charging. Obviously it's 6 kilowatts per hour. And currently did 110.3 kilowatts for 408.7 miles. Do the math on that real quick. It's 3.7 is the average overall. That's there driving around and coming back. So not bad. Not bad at all. It's a little bit better than I expected. It was like 3.3 on the way there. Of course, it came back up on the way back because it's more downhill coming back. So, obviously, you can take this on a day trip to Kansas City from Wichita. So, you all have a good night, and I will see you all later.